Today's video is sponsored by Wafula, a true patriot and a Kenyan nationalist at heart. Stand by for debrief in 3, 2, 1. The Speaker of Embu, Awan Josiah Thiriku, has officially declared the Muminji and Evurore ward seats as vacant. That is, of course, following the resignation of Newton Karish and Duncan Mbui as MCAs in order to contest for the Mbeere North parliamentary seat. Now, from my perspective, the timing of this announcement couldn't be any more suspicious. And as such, in this video, I want us to look into some of the reasons why Speaker Thiriku is pushing for by-elections in Mbeere North to take place quickly. And so with no further ado, let's get after it. So why are the by-elections being rushed? It's simple. To put Karish in a tough spot. You see, Martha Koome is busy taking her sweet time. She's in no rush to empanel a bench to hear the case of Karish versus Wamudende. Meanwhile, on the other side, Speaker Thiriku has already notified IEBC of the vacancies in Embu, and IEBC has equally acknowledged the transmission. Now hear me out. What happens in the event that the deadline for candidates to declare interest in the ward by elections is set earlier than the court date for Karish versus Wamudende? This could be a clever ploy to get Karish cornered, because if he files his candidature in Muminji ward, how then can he claim he won against Wamudende in court? He will have silently admitted defeat. So long story short, we can't allow the deadline for contestants to declare interest in Muminji/Evurore ward to come before the Karish versus Wamudende court case is concluded. Now the other thing worth noting here, DP party along with DCP party have a unique opportunity to banish Wamudende in Mbeere North. How so? Mbeere North has 3 wards. If Newton Karish recaptures his seat of Muminji ward and another DP or DCP candidate captures Evurore, Wamudende will be finished. He will find himself with just 1 out of 3 wards and is going to seek re-election. How does that work? It doesn't. So it is now time for the opposition to capitalize. Someone like Mbui is finished. Why would I come to that conclusion? If you look at his ward, he came in number last out of the top 3 front runners. And the reason he was last is the people looked around and saw this candidate called Mbui is being used by Moses Kuria kuharibia Newton Karish. And when people see that, they cannot reward you. He was already punished at the ballot. He came in as number 3, last of the pile. Even in his own ward, which is the immediate former MCA. Amejiuzulu ndo asimame hii kura ya ubunge. Now what happens when the by-election comes? Will they then reward him? I don't think so. So this is a chance for the opposition to win the war. Ile battle ya ubunge ni kama kidogo it's lost, but it can be recaptured in the courts when we get a rerun and we get free and fair elections. But that aside, they need to prepare to take the 2 seats in Mbeere North constituency, Evurore and Muminji ward. So that come 2027, even if Wamudende akue candidate paka wa the deep state na wamweke hapo kupitia all arms of government, hata hii koti yenye tunataka kuenda. But when we go back to voting and Karish and somebody else are the sitting MCAs in 2 out of 3 wards, tutajua jamaa atatoa wapi kura yake. And that time he won't have the numbers he has now. I'm not even talking about voter base. I'm talking about financial power. The luck that Wamudende had is that he sprang into the limelight under by-elections. So that means is all resources in the country can be channeled to your constituency. Na ndo kila mtu anapewa thao, mattress, unga kila mahali, pesa hapa na pale. That would never happen, and it cannot happen in 2027. That governor you are calling for money is up for re-election. That women rep is up for re-election. Ule mbunge hata ako number 2 kwa polls kwa constituency yake. Ana time ya kuja kukusaidia. Kindiki will not be concentrated in one place, kuamuka kwa nyumba za watu kukunywa chai. No, he'll be all over the country. So this is a chance to win the war once and for all in Mbeere North. Now the final issue here, politics aside, we need a change in our electoral laws. I personally find it wrong that by law, for you to contest for any seat, political seat, you have to resign from your day job. That is why we are seeing people dying. Contestants, mtu anakufa na heart attack. You are a school principal. You are the head of a certain institution. You are resigning to go contest for a seat which is not guaranteed. That is leading to a lot of mental problems for some of the candidates. That aside, we're also wasting taxpayer money. Angalia hapo Muminji na Evurore ward. Imagine if Karish and Mbui were able to contest for MP still as sitting MCAs bila kujiuzulu. Hata wakipoteza wanarudi tu kuendelea na ile kazi yao. Na kama wangeshinda, then they resign and then we can have by-election. And of which ni mtu mmoja tu atashinda, so we could have been having one by-election. But instead, for the same citizens to get their same leaders in power, the taxpayers to get in the pocket to finance that by-election. It's a waste of resources. Unless wewe ni mfanyikazi wa IEBC. You cannot be contesting and you're an IEBC commissioner or whatever. If you're from the IEBC, you must resign. If you're from any of the law enforcement in the country, you must resign. You cannot be a police officer, military officer, DCI, whoever, and you're contesting. It will be taken as intimidation of the other candidates, and so on and so forth. But wengine wote, kama we ni mbunge unataka useneta na kuna by-election imetokea, enda tu usimame as a sitting MP. Ukipoteza kule, you save us money by just going back to your job. So I think it's high time we get rid of these outlandish laws. Zimepitwa na wakati. Pesa ya taxpayer iwache kuchezewa karata. Now at the end of the day, guys, that's just my opinion. Do let me know your comments in the comment section below and I'll do the best to read them and to give you a response. And with that, here are today's ads of the day. If you're in need of office petitioning or home interior works, i.e. kitchen cabinets, modern media walls, wall decoration, wainscoting, wardrobes, tiles, bathrooms, window blinds, gypsum and so on, reach out to Suima's Interiors at 07170 443 or info@suimas.co.ke and they'll get all your needs sorted out. Whatever it may be, all interior works. These guys are the best at it.
Are you looking for an easier way to buy or sell anything right from the comfort of your home? With the Gikomba Pure app, you can now do exactly that, all from your phone. To get started, download the Gikomba Pure app from your phone's Play Store or App Store and install it. Join our marketplace by clicking the Create Account button, then complete your registration by choosing a unique username, entering your personal email address, your phone number, and creating a secure password. Just like that, you'll have your Gikomba Pure account ready. To sell on Gikomba Pure, simply upload your products from your gallery. Whether you're selling furniture, electronics, clothes, or even services like spa treatments, hairdressing, car washes, outside catering, and so much more, we've got you covered. Gikomba Pure, where quality costs less.
Now, if you're here for the first time, please go on and hit the subscribe button. And if you're watching from a different platform, just head on over to YouTube, search for David Wafula. Hit the subscribe button, you're going to be getting a ton of content of this nature. If politics is something you're passionate about, this is definitely the one channel that you really need to subscribe to. Alright guys, adios. Thank you for choosing David Wafula as your primary news platform. We put countless hours in research, recording, and editing. By showing up each and every day to watch our videos, you encourage us to generate more videos for the viewers. We are on a mission to inform, educate, and build a better tomorrow. To our thousands of followers in a world full of presidents, kings, and queens, you are the real gem. Adios.